What in the absolute hell is going on, Americans? Jericho Green here with you once again. And that's right, you guys. California is at it again. Come on down. Who's next on Let's Be a Communist? California. You know how we do it? Something stupid in the world going on, we will top that shit. It's like, California, somebody's over here trying to out-socialist you. What? You hold my soy, kale spritzer, tofu foam pussy water. I'll show them, and here comes California. This time, they're filing a lawsuit against the Trump administration to block the public charge policy they just came out with, which will basically kick legal immigrants off of welfare. Food subsidies, housing subsidies. It'll require them to speak and write English. How dare you? How dare you require people to assimilate smoothly into your society? You can't do that. You gotta let them come as they are and deal with it when they get here. You working class piece of shit, you? Yeah, no shit you're going to require those things from these people. Is this new? What's going on here? You always hear celebrities talking about, well, if this happens or if that happens, I'm moving to Canada. No, you're not. Sit your stupid ass down and do some homework. You can't just roll into Canada because you live next door. They require a lot from you, so you add to their society. Now, of course, this is headed by dickhead number 2, dummy 1A, Xavier Becerra, the Attorney General of California. He said with this new public charge policy that thousands of families across the country will go without the basics like food and housing. Well, guess what, dummy? If you're a legal immigrant to this country and you can't nail down food and housing, maybe you need to keep your ass wherever you are until you get that shit straight. See, over in America, we call that shit the basics. And if you don't have it, you can't come over here. How in the fuck are you going to show up needy? How are you going to show up to our doorstep needing stuff? No, wrong. And Gavin, bang your best friend's wife Newsom, he said that this policy is appalling in a state where half of children have at least one immigrant parent in the house. Holy shit. Half? Well, Jericho, maybe they're legal immigrants. You smell that? That's bullshit. You must not live in one of these border states. You must not have ever gone to a border state. Because to sit there and say that the majority of these people are legal, no. Now, the people affected by this policy, they are legal. But to say that half of those people, half of the kids in this state have one immigrant parent in the home, no, they're not all legal. That's a lie. But that's, remember, they go after, where are those heartstrings? Let me pluck it like a harp. Show me those heartstrings. The children, the basics, food, shelter, basic humanity. It's a human right to be sheltered from the elements and have your belly filled. That's not what we're talking about here. You know better than that. You know to come to a new country, you can't come needing and wanting. Where else does that go on? 2 of the countries that border America, Canada and Mexico, have some of the strictest rules of getting into the country. And that doesn't mean coming in permanently. I told you about my buddy a couple times who just wanted to work there. And they did everything but give him a damn prostate exam just to work there. Not to live forever. And none of their requirements were outrageous. None of their requirements were ridiculous. These are the rules of engagement. If you want to come in here, this is what you have to do. If you don't want to follow the criteria, stay the fuck home. End of story. You need us. We don't need you. We have enough people. Believe that. If we cut all forms of immigration, legal or illegal, I would not have a problem with that. But California, we just can't be outdone. We can't be out-socialized. We can't. Now, hopefully they shoot this bullshit down, because there's nothing wrong with requiring whatever you want to require of immigrants. What is so outrageous here? Don't come here being a burden on us. What's wrong with that? You would require the same in your own home. Why would we not require the same in our home state? Don't come here taking. Bring something to it. It is a potluck society. Don't show up with an empty plate and an appetite, okay? Bring something, a side dish, something, a job, a skill. Add to it. Don't take away. Addition. Please. If you're going to come here, bring something with you instead of needs. Now, this leg of the damn rat race is over. I'm about to go home with my beautiful wife and kids. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.